Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of my YouTube vlog. I'm Eric Lima here. This is where my vlog, where I share my thoughts, my heartfelt thoughts from the heart and soul, and my mental oddball shenanigans come from the mind and brain. This is EML77 TV, episode 739, episode 116. I get these thumbs. That is right. It's a game 2 of the 2020 SouthCoast Festival Cup Championship Series between the Dartmouth Dragons and the Freetown Knights, the Whalen City Festival portion, because the festival was supposed to happen today, this weekend. I would have been at the park right now, but nope, it got postponed. No worries. So, what I'm going to do is, I just done editing the Freetown Knights lineup, because I'm going to be playing the Freetown Knights. And here's the lineup. As you can see right there, Paulette Vieira still leads it off at shortstop. Marco Costa is the second baseman, batting second. Donald Womble, the right fielder, batting third. Ray Zimberlin doing the catching. He'll be batting cleanup. Paul Valente will be the new first baseman, batting fifth in the lineup, as Danny Vieira decided to move over to third base, batting sixth. Ben Jope will be the center fielder, batting seventh, and Paul Costa, the man who basically gave the two lone runs on a two-run shot in Game 1, will be batting 8th, and Matt Resendiz will be the left fielder, batting 9th. All right, and the Dartmouth Dragons will have the same lineup as before. And here's the lineup. Matt Fernandez will be leading off at center field, batting lead off at center field. Kevin Medeiros at first base, batting second. Eric Lima, the designated hitter, batting third. Joey Palatroni will clean up, playing right field. Shelby Frazier will be the second baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth, Mike Sylvia doing the catching. Eric Tremblay in left field, batting seventh. Carolyn Holcroft Colangelo playing on third base, batting eighth. And Poppy Pierce, the shortstop, bats ninth. Okay, and we're going to go and let's say the game day, overriding. Yeah, excuse all this, folks. We'll get a game going. Don't worry about it. We'll get game 2 going. Come on now. 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 All right, let's get going. Okay, let's go. It'll be the Freetown Knights versus the Dartmouth Dragons, and here we go. It will be, and it will be Tammy Esposito will be starting it off. And let's see what we're going to do here. And we're going to have the big dome. We're going to have some fun. Game 2 underway. Dragons versus Knights. Will the Dragons take a 2 games to nothing lead, or will the Knights tie it up? Let's find out in this series. Who the Dragons are throwing? Tony Barra will be pitching, and it's a base hit by Paulette Vieira. She'll kick in the afterburners, going to second base now, as she's in there with a leadoff double. So Paulette Vieira is on. Her brother Marco is up at the plate. Let's see what Marco Costa can do. Tony Barra starting for the Dragons. And, zacked out one foul, ladies and gentlemen. 0-1 to count. And a deep drive. And Thunder cracked a 2-run shot, and the Knights are up 2-0. As Marco Costa hits one, brings his sister home, and he's got himself a 2-0 lead. Don Womble coming to the plate. So here we go. The Knights are off to a fast start, folks. The Dragons now. Up, pop fly. Mike Sylvia under it. That's an out. 1 out so far. So here we go. Ray Zimberlin batting cleanup, but low numbers for a cleanup hitter. Strategy has to come into play here. Zach's got one foul. 0-1. Tony Barra now. And that's a base hit. Ray Zimberlin on with a single. 1 for 1. Paul Valente filling in, doing a lot of replacement here for Ruben Pimento. Ruben has struggled at the plate, folks. So Paul Valente will be filling in. Moving Danny Vieira over to third next to his wife. So the left side of the infield. Oh, ball one. Tony Barra trying to keep the Knights in the ballpark, and that's a pop fly. That's an out. An out by Matt Fernandez in center field. So Matt Fernandez catches one. So Danny Vieira to see if early swing and a miss, strike 1. Danny Vieira playing third base. Pop fly, Mike Sylvia onto that one, and a runner is stranded, but a 2-run thundercracker by Marco Costa gives the Knights a 2-0 lead. The Dragons come in the bat. Matt Fernandez, and let's see what Tammy Esposito, the lefty, tried to sidewinding in, and strike. She's a sidewinding Submariner. The funky delivery can really stymie the hitters like it did Matt Fernandez here. Kevin Medeiros, a dangerous hitter at the plate, so Timmy Esposito's got to be very careful here. Pop fly, Ray Zimberlin under that one, and that's 2 outs. Good job by the Knights. Eric Lima, the dangerous designated hitter in the lineup. And a deep drive, and Lima gets a hold of one. Oh my gosh! And the Knights are still up 2-1. I think Paul Evier just got her jaw dropped on that one. Eric Lima homered. My goodness. Dangerous hitter. 55 homers on the season. Let's see if strike one. So the Dragons are on the board for the very first time. As home runs have been exchanged once again. A pop fly under it, Ben Jope, and he got it for the out with a solo shot by Eric Lima. 2-1 Knights in Game 2 of the 2020 South Coast Festival Cup Series. And here he goes. Ben Jope is at the plate. Ball one. Even though it looks like the early swing, Ben Jope was getting ready. Top of the second. And the pop fly. Matt Fernandez under that one. That's an out. That's an out. So Paul Costa, who hit that 2-run shot in yesterday's Game 1. And that's a base hit. And Paul Costa is on the designated hitter as Joey Palatroni fields that one. Here we go, Matt Resendiz. 300 batting average, 40 home runs. Tony Barra pitching to him. And let's see what he can do. And that's a base hit. And that's a base hit. And Paul Costa's going to kick in the out. The Burners going to third. And he's there. So Matt Resendiz. A lot of Matts in this game. Paulette Vieira doubled and scored on the home run by her brother. Her first time up. And that's a what's that? A double play. Oh my goodness. A double play. Matt Resendiz goofed up. He thought that one was a base hit. Let's see what Tammy Esposito can do here. All right, that's a ball. I think that's a strike, excuse me. Shelby Frazier at the play here. All right, 0-2 to count. Let's see what Tammy Esposito can do. And that's an out. She got caught looking. All right, Mike Sylvia, 30 homers. Let's see what he can do here. And that's a pop fly. Under it, the right fielder. That's an out. Don Womble, the right fielder. Eric Tremblay, the left fielder. Here we go. Strike one. The throw. Strike two. And got caught looking, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. The Knights are up 2-1. What a game. Marco Costa homered his first time up. So let's see what he can do here. Another one! Another thundercracker by Marco Costa. And the Knights are back within two. Back up 2. Marco Costa's been given the Dragons nightmares. Donald Womble heading to the plate. The pitch. And that's a foul ball. And here we go. Strike. Here we go. The Knights are dedicating this to the late, great Mark Supernaut. They want to win this game for him. Eric knows and understands. That's why he respects the Knights. A pop fly. The right fielder, Palatroni, has it for the out. So here we go. Ray Zimberlin got a single his first time up. Let's see what he can do here. The pitch. Ball one. Tony Barra trying to stay away. And, swing and a miss at a changeup. 1-1 to count. Knights up 3-1. And that's a base hit once again. Ray Zimberlin is on, kicking in the afterburners now, and he'll be there with a double. All right, let's see what Paul Valente, who is 0 for 1. Let's see what he can do here. And try to back up that one. That's a foul ball. That's a foul ball. Palatroni should have had a hold of that one. And that's a pop fly, while Mike Sylvia is under that one, and that will be an out. And Ray Zimmerlin stays at second. Danny Vieira retired, 0 for 1. We'll see what the left-handed, and that's a foul ball, opposite field. That's a foul ball, so let's see what he can do here. Whoa! Early swing and a miss, strike 2. Little itchy the trigger finger, and it's an out being made by Tremblay, but another homer by Marco Costa. It's 3-1 Knights. The bottom of the lineup, back to the top of the lineup. Carolyn Holcroft, Colangelo up, and that's a base hit by Colangelo. And she's kicking the afterburners. Valente guns it into Paulette Vieira, and nothing doing. Carolyn Holcroft is safe with a double. And Poppy Pierce gets a hold of one. And that means a runner is going to score. The Dragons are within. And Poppy Pierce, knowing the speed that she has, she's got an RBI triple. It's 3-2 Knights. Matt Fernandez struck out his first time up. And that's a pop fly. Wombold under it. There you go. That's now, wait. Wombold does not realize it's sacrifice fly. It's a sacrifice fly. So that means Wombold's gaff could cost him. And the center field, Ben Jope under it, and that's an out. Eric Lima, very dangerous at the plate. Homered his first time up. And he thunder cracks another one. Eric Lima has been doing some damage. Another home run by Eric Lima. And the Dragons are up 4-3. Paulette yelling at Tammy, keep him in the ballpark. Joey Palatroni is up, and that's a base hit. It seems like Wombold's gaff had affected everything, and Palatroni will be on with a double. Guns it into third, Danny Vieira. Shelby Frazier struck out. 2 outs now. Pop fly. And Wombold under that one, and that's an out being made. And the score, then it scores 4-3 now. So Ben Jope, the center fielder, retired his first time up. And that's a grounder. Pierce has it. Throws the Medeiros. That's the first out. Paul Costa, 1 for 1 with a base hit. Waits for his pitch now. And, zacked that one opposite field. Foul ball. Tony Barr's got a 1-run lead to work with thanks to Eric Lima's solo shot. A pop fly. Tony Barra is under that one. That's an out being made, and that's, 2 outs? 2 outs. Matt Resendiz, the left fielder. People say he looks like Chuck Knobloch. Don't see the resemblance. Here we go. The pitch. And, slapped that one foul, and that's a ball and a strike. He's backing out of that one. Saying, I ain't going to hit that one. We'll see what he can do here. Strike 2. 2-2 to count. Knights down by 1. Okay, full count now. If he gets on, we're back to the top of the lineup. Oh! Loud foul. And, foul again. He's making Tony Barra work to keep the pitch count up here. A pop fly. Mike Sylvia under it. And it will be changed. No score. In the top of the fourth, still 4-3. Dragons. Mike Sylvia, 0 for 1. And that's a pop fly. Ben Jope under it. That's an out. Good job by Ben Jope. And Eric Tremblay struck out his first time up. And a deep drive, opposite field. Thunder cracked home run. The Dragons are up 5-3. It seems like the Dragons mean business in winning the SouthCoast Festival Cup Championship. If they win this game, the momentum could go in their favor. Carolyn Holcroft Colangelo hit a double her first time up, 1 for 1. Strike 1. So far, the Dragons are up 5-3. Tammy Esposito does not know what to do now. And that's strike 3. Carolyn Howcroft Colangelo says sit down. Poppy Pierce hit an RBI triple, bringing in her best friend Carolyn, as she's going to try for another base hit. But Tammy Esposito bearing down after that home run by Eric Tremblay. And it's 5-3, back to the top of the lineup. 5-3, Dragons going into the 5th inning. Paulette here hit into a double play. Last time up, hit a double. That's a foul ball. Strike 1. 0-1 to count. Tony Barra pitching with a lead here. And that's a base hit. And she's kicking in the afterburners. Will she gun? No, she's going to stay at second. It's her second double of the day. Let's see if Marco Costa, who's been homered twice, 2 for 2, an opportunity to tie this ball game up. Marco can hit the ball, hit the longbow. A pop fly. And looks like Paulette will have to retreat. Tony Barra has it, and she's got to stay at second. No homer from Marco Costa this time around. Dawn Womble could hit one maybe. She's got 25. Ball 1. Runner at second. Top of the 5th. 5-3 Dragons. Game 2. That's a foul ball. Game 2 of the South Coast Festival Cup Championship Series of 2020. Dragons are up 1-0 in that series. And swing and a miss at a changeup. Fooled Mr. Donald Womble here. And that's a base hit. Let's see if she's going to go for it here. And an RBI single for Donald Womble. And that's 5-4 Dragons. Paulette scores on the play. Ray Zimberlin 2 for 2. A single and a double. Foul ball. It's strike 1. 0-1 to count. Still 1 out. And that's a major. An out. I thought there'll be a base hit, but Donald Womble has to retreat back to first. 2 outs now. Paul Valente 0 for 2. Top of the 5th. 5-4 Dragons. And that's a foul ball. And the pop fly. Right fielder Palatroni has it, but 1 run is scored. It's 5-4 Dragons. Top of the lineup. Coming to you. Sacrifice fly by Matt Fernandez. His last time up. Let's see what. Ball 1. Ball 1 and strike. Called strike inside corner. Let's see. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 to count. Bottom of the 5th. Dragons up by 1. And the pop fly. Matt Resendiz under that one. That's an out being made. Kevin Madera is 0 for 2 after he did some major damage in Game 1. 3 home runs in that game for Kevin Medeiros in Game 1. But Eric's been doing the major damage so far. And that's 2 outs. And Eric Lima, that's right. 2 for 2, 2 homers. Strike. Tim and Paulette is begging Tammy to strike him out. Eric's been running his mouth. Swing and a miss. He does not like that. He thought he had it, but no score. Still 5-4 Dragons. Danny Vieira 0 for 2 so far. Tony Barr still in the game. And that's a pop foul. Foul territory. 0-1 to count. Pop fly. Mike Sylvia has it. And that's 1 out. Pop up. 1 out on a pop up. Then Jope now. Jope can hit the ball. A solo shot could tie this game. And that's an out. Joey Palatroni all over that one. Paul Costa now. Let's see what he can do here. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. The pitch now. Pop fly. Mike Sylvia under that one. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. The Knights go down. It's still 5-4 Dragons going into the bottom of the 6th. All right, Joey Palatroni hit a double his last time up. Tammy Esposito trying to keep things in the ballpark here so far. 0-2 to count. Throwing 2 straight strikes. And he got fooled on that pitch. That's an out. trying to keep the Knights within striking distance here. So far, and Vieira to Valente for the outs. Nice fielding by Paulette Vieira. Mike Sylvia is up. 0-1 to count. Mike Sylvia batting 6th in the lineup. Strike 2. And let's see what happens here. And it's an up and down 1-2-3 inning. 5-4 Dragons, bottom of the lineup, back to the top. Coming up. Matt Resendez, who was struggling in yesterday's game, finally got a base hit. He's 1 for 2 so far. Matt Resendez says, I'm backing out of that one. Let's see what he can do here. Pop fly. And that's an out by Mike Sylvia. All right, Paulette Vieira hit into a double play. Got 2 doubles, so 2 for 3 in the game so far. Scored on the Marco Costa 2-run shot in the first inning. Whoa, called strike. 1-1 to count. Paulette can be very patient. She doesn't have any pop in the lineup, but she has a lot of speed. She'll kick in the afterburners if need be. 2-1 to count. And that's a base hit into the gap. And once again, afterburners kicking in like she does it. And that's her 3rd double of the day. She's been a double machine, ladies and gentlemen. Marco Costa's been a homer machine, her brother. 2 for 3. 2 for 3, but that's not the base hit. He's 3 for 4. And Paulette says, I'll score the run, and it's a tie score. A game tie in RBI single for Marco Costa. So it's 5 up. Don Womble finally got a base hit his last time up. And, double play ball. And double play ball, but the run is scored. It's 5-all. Going to the bottom of the 7th. Eric Tremblay struck out and homered his last time up, so Tammy Esposito here. The Dragons won and here we go now. Who has it? Ben Jobe has it now. A leadoff double by Eric Tremblay. Danny Vieira fields it in. Carolyn Holcroft doubled. And Nick Santerre will be pinch hitting. Nick Santerre will be pinch hitting for Carolyn Colangelo. And that's a pinch hit strikeout. So the Dragons playing a little strategy here. Tripled and struck out. So Nick Santerre could be a little bit more power off the bench here. And that's 2 straight strikeouts after the leadoff double by Eric Tremblay. Matt Fernandez had a sacrifice fly. 0 for 3 so far. Going back to the top of the lineup here. And Tammy Esposito bearing it down. And that's 3 straight strikeouts. After that, it's 5-all going into the 8th. All right, Ray Zimmerlin. 2 for 3. Let's see what he can do here. And it's a pop fly. Tremblay under it. That's an out. All right. Actually, no, Fernandez under that one. Excuse me. Paul Valente. Whoa! Strike. Swing and a miss. Early swing and a miss. Top of the 8th. 5 up. Let's see what. Strike 2. Let's see. The Dragons is their house. Strike 3. Strikeout. Danny Vieira 0 for 3. He's struggling at the plate now. Strike 1. His wife Paulette telling him, don't worry. A pop fly. 0 for 4 is Danny Vieira as Mike Sylvia catches it. No score. 5 up. 5 up. Kevin Medeiros 0 for 3. Tammy Esposito trying to, and that's a grounder. Esposito to Valente for the outs. Eric Lima struck out his last time up, a homer twice. Let's see if, strike 1, see if Tammy's delivery seems to throw Eric off his game. Hasn't thrown, and that's strike 3, swing and a miss. So 2 homers, 2 strikeouts for Eric Lima. Now Joey Palatroni, see if that's a pop fly. Ben Jobe with Womble. Womble has it. That's a base hit. That's a base hit. So Palatroni is on. Let's see if Shelby Frazier can bring them in. But Timmy Esposito once again makes sure the game stays tied at 5. And we're heading to the 9th. Ben Jope heading into the 9th. Here we go. Batting 7th in the lineup. Ball 1. Tony Barra trying to finish things off here. Keeping her Dragons within striking distance. But not fooling Ben Jope here. Not fooling Ben Jope here. And that's a loud foul. Let's see if... it's a deep drive and a home run by Ben Jope. And the Knights are up 6-5. 6-5. The Knights have the lead once again. A 2-0 pitch waiting. A 2-1 pitch. Paul Costa now. Let's see with Tony Barra. I think she's running out of gas, folks. A pop foul. That's a foul ball. Looks like Tony Barra has been losing zip on her fastball here. A deep drive. It's back-to-back jacks for the Freetown Knights. And they're up 7-5. And Eric Lehman knows that the victory, a sweep is slipping from them, folks. Matt Resendiz, 1 for 3. It seems like the Knights are clicking at the right time, folks. A pop fly. That's an out. First out of the game. Back-to-back homers. Paulette's been a double machine. 3 doubles. 3 for 4. And that's an out. Caught by Eric Tremblay. Marco Costa, 3 for 4 with 2 homers in the game. A pop fly. Matt Fernandez under that one. But back-to-back homers by Ben Jope and Paul Costa gives the Freetown Knights 7-5, going to the bottom of the 9th. Mike Sylvia, last hope for one of the last hopes for the Dartmouth Dragons. Strike 2. And that's 1 out so far. 2 more outs. And, well, we're going to go with relief here. And we're going to have the closer, Pastor Dave, to end things. A deep drive. And that's a home run by Eric Tremblay. Boy, you think the confidence level with Pastor Reverend David Lima. He comes in, it's 7-6. The Dragons are in striking distance. And it will be Chris Bach pinch hitting for Nick Santerre. Strike 1. The Dragons are down by 1. Strike 2. And strike 3. 2 outs now. 1 out to go. Poppy Pierce. And they're pinch hitting for her. Holly McGovern will pinch hit for Poppy Pierce. And that's and from Paulette Vieira to Valente, but the score, and the game is over. Pastor David Lima picks up the save. Papelbon style, 7-6. The Freetown Knights win. And the score is tied up. And the series is tied up at 1 game apiece. Tomorrow will be game 3 of the 2020 South Coast Festival Cup Championship Series. And this is the Wayland City portion, the Wayland City Festival portion of it. And then 3 weeks from now, we will continue it. We will continue it July 30th, 31st, and 1st and 2nd. That's right, at the Portuguese feast level. So, Tammy Esposito picks up the win. Tony Barra takes the loss. Pastor David Lima picks up the save. And homers in this game. Looks like the Dragons, despite the fact, both teams hit 4 homers apiece. Marco Costa hit 2. Eric Lima hit 2. Eric Tremblay hit 2. Ben Jope and Paul Costa on a homer apiece. Let's go back and to the Dragons. We always talk to the Dragons captain, Eric Lima. Eric, heck of a game. It was a close game. I thought we had a fighting chance in the bottom of the 9th. And when they pulled that back-to-back home runs by Ben and Paul, I figured, we're in trouble here unless we get our if they get close in the game and they got their closer. They got Pastor Dave in the game, their closer, and gives up a home run to my boy Eric. And I thought, well, we have a fighting chance to tie this game, possibly win it if we get some runners on. But Pastor Dave decided to bear down, Papelbon style after that, and we lose the game. Well, the series is tied at 1. Are you expecting this to be a series? Yeah, I expected both teams to fight it out, fighting like cats and dogs, and it'll be a dog fight for sure, definitely. We got some great people on offense, great people on defense, and well, good players that always respected each other. I've always respected my Freetown Knights. You know, I never forget my roots, never forget where I came from. It's pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to Game 3. See what so we can come at them. All right, Game 3 is tomorrow as the Dartmouth Dragons once again face the Freetown Knights in the SouthCoast Festival Cup Championship Series of 2020. And remember, should there be a tie, there will be a Game 9 on August 3rd, 2020. That's right. But right now we're playing the WEML-TV Festival, a portion of it, which is now tied. It is to be expected, ladies and gentlemen. Expect this to be a great series, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Episode 739, EML77 TV, episode 116, to get these thumbs. And I'm hoping to bring you some more baseball action tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are too. All right, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next episode of EML77 TV, my YouTube vlog, in which my sentimental thoughts come from my heart and my soul, and my mental oddball shenanigans come from the mind and brain. All right, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you. Until then, keep smiling and keep shining. Peace!